DevLog number 2, baby. Sorry about the time it took for me to release this, just game development takes a while. But it's out now. And the first thing you can see is I swapped the green and white grid texture thing for actual like dirt and rug textures. It looks a lot better, and it is super satisfying to clean the rug, because it actually looks like you're cleaning the rug now. But another thing I got added was making it so that it shows the players in the room, so you can see when people actually join a room. I also created a profile thing where you can change your name to anything that you'd like, and it'll save it to the server, which that's pretty neat. I then got to work on making that name that you chose display while you're in game, so as you can see here, my name is displaying in game. I then added some quick cosmetics. It's just a test, but as you can see, cosmetics are working, so you can see that I have the cosmetic on my account. I also added a little text thing to the top right to show the amount of users online, so you can see if you're playing alone or if you can play with someone online. I also got to work on making it so that the rug will spawn in a random position for both players. It'll spawn in the exact same position, but it'll spawn in a random position. That way you can't just memorize where the rug is and go to it every single time. You actually have to kind of look in the maze for it. I also got to work on making it so that when you use a power-up, text shows up on your hand menu for you and the other person, so that way both of you know that you used a power-up. I also got to work on making a better naming system, so if you try to put in a name that's already taken, it'll pop up a little error saying, hey, this name is already taken, choose a new name. It just makes it a little bit easier for choosing your name. I then got to work on making it so that there are multiple layers you can clean off on the rug. So as you can see here, there's the first layer and the second layer. And if you go like fast and rapid, it doesn't clean both layers, it only cleans a little bit of the first and a little bit of the second. But if you do it nice and slow, it cleans off both layers. It was a nice addition, and it makes it so much more satisfying to clean. I also got to work on adding a nice little outline shader to every object. I want this game to have a unique art style, and I felt like an outline shader was the right thing to do, because it just looks all the more better. The maze, as you can see, has a little bit thin lines, but it still looks amazing for everything else. I then got to work on making a basic level system, so that way you have a reason to play the game. I made it so that the level shows up to your name on the main menu, and when you join a private lobby, it shows your name and what level you are. I then got to work on making a single player mode, because currently the only way to actually do the rug cleaning is to find a multiplayer match, and since there aren't many people playing the game, if you want to actually do rug cleaning you can't. So I just made a simple single player mode where you can reset the dirt texture so you can clean the rug again, and actually change the rug texture, but right now it's just the green and white grid and the default rug texture. I then made it so that after you finish a game you get XP. It'll show you how much XP you gained, what level you are, what the next level is, an XP bar so you can see how close you are. Then it also shows how much XP you need to get to the next level, just so you can get an exact amount. I then got to work on making it so that when you join a multiplayer match, it'll have a badge that shows your level, so you can see how good the person you're playing actually is, so you can kind of give an idea of how good they're going to be. Also, the game is still very early in development, but I am looking for alpha testers, so if you'd like to play the game and get your name in the credits, special cosmetics, and help make the game as good as possible, just message me on Discord, Gmail, Oculus, Twitter. Really just message me on any social media platform and I will get you added to the alpha. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.